Oh, certainly. Here's a more detailed version of the motivational story about Gautama Buddha. Gautama Buddha, originally named Siddhartha Gautama, was born in Lumbini, Nepal, around 563 BCE. He was the son of King Suddhodana and Queen Maya. According to legend, upon his birth, a prophecy foretold that Siddhartha would either become a great king or a great spiritual leader. As a prince, Siddhartha lived a life of luxury and privilege within the walls of the palace. However, he was shielded from the harsh realities of the outside world. Despite his opulent surroundings, Siddhartha felt a sense of dissatisfaction and curiosity about life beyond the palace walls. One day, Siddhartha ventured outside the palace grounds and encountered the realities of human suffering for the first time. He witnessed old age, sickness, and death, which deeply affected him. These experiences planted the seeds of discontent and led Siddhartha to question the purpose and meaning of life. Determined to find answers to his existential questions, Siddhartha embarked on a spiritual journey. At the age of 29, he renounced his princely life, leaving behind his family, wealth, and status to seek enlightenment. For 6 years, Siddhartha wandered the forests of northern India, studying under various spiritual teachers and practicing extreme forms of asceticism. He subjected himself to rigorous fasting and self-mortification in his quest for spiritual realization. However, despite his efforts, Siddhartha remained unenlightened and disillusioned. Realizing that extreme austerity was not the path to enlightenment, Siddhartha abandoned his ascetic practices and began to follow a middle path, a balanced approach to spiritual practice. He sat beneath a Bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya and vowed not to rise until he had attained enlightenment. For 49 days, Siddhartha meditated deeply, confronting the inner demons of desire, aversion, and ignorance. Finally, on the full moon night of Visakha, Siddhartha experienced profound insight and realization. He attained enlightenment and became the Buddha, or the Awakened One. As the Buddha, Siddhartha spent the remaining years of his life teaching the Dharma, the path to liberation from suffering. He traveled throughout India, delivering sermons and engaging in dialogue with people from all walks of life. His teachings emphasized the Four Noble Truths: the truth of suffering, the truth of the cause of suffering, the truth of the end of suffering, and the truth of